forgot I cut that off. Hey. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:59. So, Goddess Queen Samia, thank you for joining me. Thank you. Well, it's 8:59. I'm not sure how many more is coming, but this will be a posted video anyway. So everybody will be able to go take a look at it when you get a chance to. Okay? Now, still just 8:59. I don't know if I should go right now. I don't know. I will see. But this week, I'm doing a theme, and I want it to be mainly geared toward voting. Can you hear me okay? If you can hear me okay, please let me know. I would really appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. Hi, Mom. Nice to see you. So again, like I said, today, this evening, this SaturnDay spoken word poetry night is basically going to be about voting. Okay? Forgive my language for anyone who literally, may not want to hear what I'm saying. Hello, son. Thank you for joining me. So the first poem that I wrote that I'm going to speak this evening, this one is called Stolen. Okay? I don't remember when I actually wrote this poem, but this one is called Stolen. Okay? This shit is a joke, man. The plans these drakes got are dastardly and underhanded. Landed on us they did, damn it. And for the past 250 years, claimed it, stamped it. Took the land and told everybody come have some. Told the inhabitants, slavedom is now your new norm. Buckle down, bucks. Your woman is now mine and our firstborn. Drastically, who y'all are is going to change. Your descendants will only bear our last names. History will now be our claim. Policy and written English law will now be mandated. You are our labor pool from the 1700s to 2022. You will be our inhabitants. No longer will you possess the legacies you once owned, the strength that made you blessed, the monuments and landmarks in which you spiritually obsessed, the love and the tranquility you have come to respect. The great spirit, y'all said, flowed through everything. May we suggest being freed of your savagery? Learn our civilized tranquility established so efficiently and tyrannically by them, the royal family. Ushering in a time never before seen for inhabitants of this realm. Taking all these letters we use, turning them into spells to dispel any thoughts of rising up one day. To keep the masses quelled, even the ones we told to come this way, allowing the Goyim Gentiles the audacity to think they are more civilized than the inhabitants we enslaved. Thus, they must suffer under the same policies, so same fates. This is the game of betrayal made by them, Mr. Globalists, and their henchmen to fully demise all true children of the Most Highs. Now that was my first poem called Stolen. Now, I have 3 more poems that I would like to speak this evening. If y'all don't mind, can y'all possibly share this if it's a possibility? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Because I'm really, this week, I really would like, for people to really hear this. I know I was supposed to come on last week. I wasn't feeling well. I had a whole entire week where I just was down and under the weather. And at this point, I'm just trying to make sure, hey, cousin, at this point, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm giving what needs to be given this week. Literally letting everybody know just exactly, what's going on within this society and how we all really need to be able to pay attention to the lies that are always sent to us through, like I said 2 weeks ago, media, in all forms of media, whether it's the internet, whether it's our televisions, radios, advertisements, it's everywhere. So I think the next poem that I'm going to do is, and please forgive me, I have a few tabs open so that I can make sure that I'm doing, a good job as far as just giving out some of this work, y'all. Giving out some of this wonderful work that I have written up. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one next. This one is called We the People. Okay, I do plan on at some point, at the will of the Heavenly Mother, Father, Creator, I do plan on, sending out or putting out an ebook, but it will be a spoken word, it'll be an audio spoken word poetry ebook. And so I'm looking forward to being able to put that out there. And this would be one of the poems within the book. Okay. This is called, again, We the People. And thank y'all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Okay. Contemplating on the words from them, they say, we are for the people. Well, at least the people that look like them. Passively, they smile at you, playing into this false reality, secretly looking to plot their folly against you and your family, trying daily to survive. Living in an existence stretching falsified lies, you tread on fervently. Unaware of your ambiguous demise, quietly you strive, existing only to be implored by their side just to live on ours. Barely alive, you push on. Your nose to the grindstone, just to drive and pay insurance, stupid shit to try to keep you ignorant. Hoping the longer you work, the more you persist on rest, the less you'll invest in the knowledge, which is false but prevalent. Its mission, evident. For those in the know to remain knowing, to keep stagnant the people, to keep low the populace from growing to their pure exaltation, to dimensions higher than this third. To portray chaos as a societal norm, to portray madness as if it's real, to display chaos as a societal norm. And we the people continue daily to live on, treading ambitiously, because advertisements tell us the sky's the limit and that glass ceilings are meant to be broken. So continue on with your dreams to live the American dream that was meant to be reached only by those who formed the original 13 colonies. After enslaving the indigenous natives of this land, yet still smiling while extending their hand, then bamboozling them to extort their land to you-know-who, the Queen of England, while she kidnapped, ate, and institutionalized their children. So they, the royals, could teach their generations that they originally came from Africa. Just to commence with the wrongful calling of the natives, Negro, Black, and African American. So this is the way of the ones who say, we are for the people. They move and sway with the growing wordplay of the citizens, hemming and hawing, groaning and complaining. Then we, the people, vote them in based on their sayings. What a waste. We, the people, must awaken to their insane obligations, to their true plans for the nations. No matter what they say, whether united, organized, peaceful, or free. They are lying to our senses. We, the people, must take heed, pay attention, love ourselves, and awaken. So that one, everyone, was We the People. Again, I have themed this week's poems for the sole purpose of our Tuesday election that is coming up. We vote these people in based on what they say. And then again, I remember a song that I heard. It was by Raheem Devon and Chrisette Michelle was in it. And there were, I think, about maybe two other people. I think some Someone from the Roots was in it as well, okay? And what she's saying is, we love the elected until they're detected of being human. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate you, Isha. We love the elected until they're detected of being human. And that is one thing that I find to be one of the most, asinine things that we do as human beings, is that we go and we vote people to lead us. We vote people in to lead us. We are the original beings of the plane of existence. And for anyone to feel as though they're more better than us or civilized than us, we have got to stop living by that narrative. We have to stop living by that narrative. So I appreciate all of you. Absolutely. Thank y'all so much for coming through this evening. If y'all could share this, I would really appreciate it. Okay. So the next thing, and I think I have to turn my fan on because I'm starting to sweat and that's annoying. Okay. It's a little warm up in this joint, but I'm grateful either way. I just hope the fan doesn't distort my voice. Jeez Louise. Because we know how fans do. Na. Okay, I think I'll be okay. Okay. Excuse me. Please forgive me. Okay, so the next poem, I have two more poems that I would like to do. One is a little shorter. One is a little longer. And so I think that I'm going to do this one next. This one is called "And Still We Must Push On." Okay? Excuse me. Let me drink a little bit of tea here. Please forgive me, y'all. But thank you for being so patient and thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay, so this one is called, "And Still We Must Push On." Lip locking with the flip flopping, from thought to arm to pen to paper. Type computer screen form deeming software supreme to end user beings. Tripping about voting status. Blue and red abstracts, pulling cards to pull political cues to push again agendas, still separating me from you. Acting backwards regarding voting rights, 2020 showing us transparent insight. Blocking positive energies to ascend dimensionally. Grieving the beings to stay stagnant emotionally. Dividing the peoples negatively to conquer them easily through false deception and treachery. Media perception trickery. Still pulling the heartstrings of you and me. When will this fictitious mess truly cease to exist? Is the question we ask unceasingly to spirit. Being heard, or because of doubt and perception, being dismissed. As a unity-based society, we must seek to allow unity to fully exist. Without this being within our energies, we will almost fully succumb to society's trickeries. Love will cease to want to wrap us into her meanings. Wisdom will leave us within our current chaotic societal existence. As our friend, she will stay away like we are diseased within spirit. Visually denying each one full crown chakra awakenings. So, dismiss this idea that one is better than the next individually. Keep abreast of what is happening spiritually. To stay aware perceptively. Try to stay abundantly seeking the whole truths within our wondrous communities for the full transcendence of each one energetically. And so that's just another one. I feel that we all, as a race of human beings, need to be able to see that love is the most important thing. Togetherness is the most important thing. Yes, we are individuals, but we are interdependent and dependent on each other. And that is a truth. That is a truth. And so seeing that we all need each other, I look at it from the point of view of, when it comes down to what's happening within our realm of existence and what we're forced to succumb to, meaning, go vote for this individual, vote for that individual. Who are these people? When I'm on YouTube or somewhere else, I get to see advertisements that are bashing each individual. Same as regular television. They bash each other. Where's the talk? Where is, what are their plans? But one thing I can tell you is they can't really deviate from the party's ideas, whether Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, far left, far right. They can't. They don't have a choice. And they tell us that in order for us to remain good citizens, that we must vote for these people who might not even be able to lead their own households. But we are deemed wrong if we don't go and vote. I have one more poem, and then I'm going to let everybody go, and I'm going to go. I appreciate everybody for being here this evening. I'm going to post this everywhere I can. This last one is called Time's Up. It's called Time's Up. I don't know if I should have did, and we still push on before I'm doing this one, Time's Up. But before I continue, this wonderful, beautiful bracelet right here, created by my daughter, Samia Nari. And she's calling it Sissy's Charms. It'll be available soon. They'll be available soon. But this is what she does, okay? And I'm so grateful. Nails still done by Alpha Nails. I need these joints to be, gorgeous again, and they will be. I'm not worried about it. All right. So, this poem, Time's Up. Time's Up. And again, family, I thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. This is the last poem. Time's Up. Inoculations placating as cure. Words and packaging obscure. Dead presidents mandating death for the masses while we all go into stores. Talking to cashiers guarded by glass wearing masks. Forcing bacterial pneumonia. Putting on blast all who have researched this misnomer, accepting of this fate designed by those in who humanity in their eyes are a useless waste, hating our rise, looking forward to our demise, giving us chemicals, saying it will prevent and treat, yet treating us all like walking sheep, forcing their lies through mass media deception. Border cries as we watch on helplessly. One after another, no info on all the true planetary cleansing destruction of how parasitic these dastardly creatures be. Playing roles scripted just because they on TV, telling lies visually. Forcing skepticism on those who have eyes to see, ears to hear. Knowing their calling, they have no fear. Divine earth beings are who we are. Rejecting their ways, satanic thus far. Beckoning the low vibrations for us all. And as we all stand up like Nagas, lions, and dragons, we roar. No more lies to the masses. Your time is over. Destruction is nigh. For the schemes you've wrought. For the fear you've created. The chaos you bought. And now, as the true children of the Most High scream out, how much longer, Mother, Father, must we endure this torture? We've seen their destructive nature, barbaric rules through tyrannical order. Fear is what they truly possess. Fear of the return of the warrior god and goddess. Knowing the return of the divine feminine and masculine will make them all turn to love again. Peace, tranquility. That is the way to bring forth truth and righteousness. Words for our new days. Rejoice. Our true rise for those prepared. This terrible system has got to end. No more normal as the colonizers of our realm have made it. No more injustice for those who can't afford the safety. No more snitches get stitches. Let's take care of our communities. Keep our families safe. Rebuild our unity. We must continue to create synergy out of these created complexities, to raise our energies past the 6 density frequency. Return to our truth. dispel their lies, so we can fully reside with the Most High. Peace, strength, bliss, and continued rising energy. 13 love. So everybody, that's it. 4 poems this evening. Fatima, thank you for joining me, Queen. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, cousin. I thank you all so very much. Again, what I'm doing here is my life's work pretty much. And I just want to let people know the truth about what I've learned about who we are after reading Qurans and Bibles, and yes, I put S's on them. Qurans and Bibles, and the Torah, and books that have been taken out of the Bible, different ancient texts, understanding the 42 laws of Ma'at. When we sit and we fully realize who we are as true sovereign beings of this plane of existence, we won't play their games anymore. We will not play their games anymore. I stopped voting when I was 21, when I saw just how dastardly the choice was. Who they chose. The lies that were spewing across the TV. And they chose a reptilian to become president. He was a warmonger. A warmonger. Allowing all of the so-called New World Order information and implementation, to be put forth. I'm about to go, y'all. I thank y'all so much for joining me this evening, okay? I'll be back on again when the time is right. But I had to do this before anybody went and voted. Focus on what they're saying. Are they saying anything that makes any sense to you? And if what they're saying makes sense, maybe you should vote for them. But think about things in the long run. Because our communities, whether melanated, Spanish, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. We are the human race. Love you too, beautiful. We are the human race. We need to get it together, y'all. You hear me? We need to get it together. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for joining me. Everybody that was able to join. It's 7. That's my favorite number. Listen, I'm not mad. I love you too, Mika. I love you so much, cousin. I appreciate y'all. Every single last one of y'all. Have a beautifully blessed, tranquil, peaceful evening, okay? But we got to put chaos out here in the world in order for our tranquility and true peace to be a part of us as the human race. Especially as divine earth beings. I love y'all. Peace. Have a good evening, y'all.